Think about all the apps on your phone. What if one of them wasn't just watching you, but controlling you? Let me tell you what happened to me. It started as a simple frustration, a modern, almost silly issue. My boyfriend never watched the Instagram reels I sent him. You know, those carefully edited, funny, or thoughtful little clips I poured my heart into? Nothing. No likes, no replies, just silence. One evening, while scrolling through posts in my dorm room, I stumbled across an AD for something strange, an app that promised to fix relationships through viewing habits. It sounded ridiculous. Too good to be true, right? But something about it made me curious. I clicked, and the next thing I knew, I downloaded this mysterious app. At first, it was kind of amazing. After sneaking the app onto his phone, Alex started watching my reels almost immediately. His comments were thoughtful, even too perfect, as if he finally got me. At first I was thrilled, but then things got strange. The app, it seemed, knew too much. A reel popped up on his feed showing us walking hand in hand in a park. A park we'd visited once but never photographed, never filmed. The next reel showed a fight we'd had last month, word for word, gesture for gesture. I asked Alex how this was even possible, and he just stared at me, his face pale, muttering that he thought I'd uploaded the footage. But I hadn't. Here's where I need you to pause and think. If some app could know your every fear, your every secret, wouldn't that feel wrong? Keep listening, because what happened next I still can't explain. I decided to confront the app, to uninstall it, but it didn't want to leave. Every time I tried, the screen would glitch before showing a reel of a smiling version of me whispering, "You'll thank me later." And then it started happening in real life. Objects in the room would flicker like pixels. I'd hear the faint click of a reel starting to play when I wasn't even holding my phone. Alex began changing too. He'd smile at nothing, laugh at some unseen joke, and when I asked him who he was talking to, he'd just say, "Your face is so beautiful in these." That's when I realized he wasn't watching the real me anymore. He was obsessed with the one in his phone. One night, I demanded we delete the app together. Alex agreed reluctantly, and we sat down with both our phones. The room was dead silent, except for the faint hum of our devices. But as I tapped to uninstall, the phone's screen turned black. On Alex's phone, a new reel began playing. It showed me sitting alone, clutching my own phone, looking not at Alex, but at the camera, like someone was filming me just then. I froze. Alex asked, "Is this live?" I couldn't answer because a distorted voice whispered from the reel, "You can never leave." Suddenly, Alex's phone lit up with new notifications. It wasn't just one or two reels, it was hundreds, flooding in like a crashing wave. His screen was shining so brightly that I felt the room dim. And then something dark crawled out of the light, a shadow coiled in pixels. I stumbled back, trying to scream, but my voice felt swallowed. When I woke up, the app was gone. No traces of it on his phone or mine. We thought it was over, but the silence was wrong, like the absence of sound itself was watching us. Alex wouldn't look at me for days, and I couldn't tell if it was out of terror or guilt. The reels on my account? They were all gone, wiped clean, as if I'd never made any. But sometimes, late at night, I hear that faint clicking sound that reels make when they loop. Sometimes I see Alex's eyes flicker, like a screen refreshing. But they always go back to normal, I think. Don't rely on apps to fix things. You never know who or what is behind the screen. Do you think the app ever really left? And tell me, how much of your life do you think your phone already knows? Let's talk about it in the comments. And hey, if you've ever felt like your digital life was taking over reality, I want to hear your story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. After all, you wouldn't want to miss the next reel, would you?